Okay, FEI. Now, FEI, you've got to remember that the vast majority, if you looked at the FEI competitions, the vast majority of them are right here in Western Europe, okay? And the vast majority of them are jumpers, okay? So if you really distill FEI down as you're trying to understand it, FEI is largely a jumper organization out of Western Europe. But they're a lot more than that because they provide all the international rules that govern the major competitions, Olympics, World Equestrian Games, CSIs, CDIs, CCIs, all this stuff at the upper levels, the upper level of the sports, and they do it worldwide. We're Group 4 over here, okay? And so that's our little organization of it. Now, so they have a somewhat different philosophy, and their philosophy, and this is a philosophical thing, is that the horses should compete on their own merits without medication in them. Now, having said that, then we've already talked about how the drug rules are similar, and they actually allow anti-ulcer, antibiotics, fluids, vitamins, all that stuff. So actually they do allow stuff in our horses. But particularly on medications, USEF has kind of a North American approach to this, which is, you know, we're okay with a little bit of bute. We know it isn't going to make a lame horse sound, okay? But it's going to give a little bit of analgesia and a little bit of help to the old schoolmaster, and we're okay with that. Now, and we've gotten better about it. You know, we're getting down to a single non-steroidal at restricted doses. So we've been getting smarter and smarter, and oddly enough, these rules are looking a little bit more like each other, where they used to look very dissimilar. So there's still major differences. But the goal here is this is the level playing field thing, and we don't want horses injuring themselves by drug masking. Now, having said that, that's the North American viewpoint. And Canada does it that way, we do it that way, and then all of a sudden, it ends. The rest of the world does it the FEI way, okay? They don't allow bute, banamine, non-steroidals, even at low doses, they don't allow it. And that is the way the rest of the world does it. So we've actually got a grasp, we're the ones doing it a bit differently, okay? And frankly, my viewpoint is we've got it pretty close to right. We can certainly improve things, but a little bit of non-steroidal is not a return to the evil empire, okay? And if you've read, you know, starting from last December on through now, some comments, particularly in the European press or horse magazines, you would get that impression. Oh my God, FEI is talking about doing something that's horrible. And they're not. They're just talking about doing something that's quite new for them in the European theater specifically. So we're going to talk about that a little bit more.